Hello, I'm Phil Ernest, and this is Madrid. Madrid is the capital of Spain. It is located right in the center of the country. In today's video, I will take you on a walking tour through the streets of Madrid. In this 2-kilometer walk, you will see some of Madrid's most interesting sights along the way. This is the newly remodeled Plaza De Espana. After more than 2 years, the renovation project is finally complete. The new space has more than 1,000 trees planted. Along with the newly decorative sculptures, this makes the Plaza de Espana greener and more pedestrianized. You are looking at the Royal Palace of Madrid. It is the official residence of the Spanish royal family at the city of Madrid, although now used only for state ceremonies. It is the largest functioning royal palace after the Apostolic Palace in Vatican City, and the second largest by floor area in Europe, after the Apostolic Palace. If you're interested in touring the Royal Palace, I will leave a link in the description below with information on how you can obtain tickets. And just a few steps away from the Royal Palace, you'll find this amazing church, the Cathedral of St. Mary, the Royal of La Almudena. Before I even entered the church, I knew it had to be something special with a souvenir shop out front. As I approached the church, I immediately noticed the green door with all of the amazing sculptures on it, very similar to Duomo in Milan, Italy. As you enter the church, there's a sign reminding you, dress appropriately, remove your hat, and silence your cell phone. As I entered the church from the back, I immediately noticed the high cathedral ceilings with its neo-Gothic architecture. This church took 110 years to complete until it was finally finished in 1993. This is an up-close view of the altar. This is pretty unique. See that arrow right there? That's where this church has its tabernacle. So I'm going to walk up those steps right now and take a close-up view of that tabernacle and also look back from that vantage point to show you how this church looks from that angle. The tabernacle is where they keep the host after it has been blessed in the Mass. And this is that vantage point I wanted to see. And see that arrow right there? That's where I was standing at earlier. And this is a close-up view of the tabernacle itself. That's pretty amazing. I've never seen a church with steps leading on up to the tabernacle. This church also has many statues around it. Taking a look again at those high cathedral ceilings with those high columns. This is another amazing sculpture of Jesus Christ below a painting and the Virgin Mary. As I walked from the altar towards the back of the church, I immediately noticed the beautiful big pipe organs above. If you're finding this video informative, please give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to receive more of this informative content, please subscribe to the channel. I post a new video every week. This is Calle Mejor, otherwise known as Main Street. And on Main Street, you will find the Cathedral Church of the Armed Forces. The church was designed in the form of a Latin cross. Work on the church began in 1671. It took 73 years until the construction was complete in 1744. It is spacious and bright. It has a well-proportioned nave, a beautiful dome, finished off with a slender lantern full of light. The church, a harmonic ensemble, mixes a counter-reformist classicism with touches of Baroque, Rococo, which together form Madrid's Baroque. While walking the streets of Madrid, it's not uncommon to see businesses displaying food in the windows. Here is an example of tapas right there. Think of it as miniature scaled food. The Spanish people are very proud of their tapas. Another thing they're proud of is their beef, as they proudly display that in windows as well. This is the Plaza de la Villa. It is one of Madrid's best preserved historical monuments, and it was one of the main medieval centers of Madrid. Just a short walk up Main Street, you'll come upon the San Miguel Market. Originally opened in 1916 as a local food market, fast forward to 2009 when it then became the city's finest example of cast iron architecture and Madrid's first gourmet market. 9 years later, in 2018, it was relaunched with a number of internationally renowned chefs joining the ranks. San Miguel Market welcomes over 10 million visitors a year. Inside, you can sample the finest products from different parts of the country, ranging from tapas prepared from the freshest fish and seafood from the Galician coast to a wide variety of gourmet cheeses from all over Spain. Without forgetting meat, fruit, vegetables, cakes, and an endless range of options at the 30 stands that make up the market's fleet. The market was forced to close for 9 months due to the COVID-19 pandemic, but reopened in July 2021 with 4 new stands. So the San Miguel Market wants you to know they are back and better than ever. Right next to the San Miguel Market, you'll see these classic old Spanish-style buildings. And if you get tired of walking, you can hire a tuk-tuk to take you around Madrid. As for myself, whenever I'm in a new city for the first time, I like to explore as much as I can by foot. You never know what you might miss by riding in a tuk-tuk or a taxicab. Just a short walk up on Main Street, you'll come to Plaza Mayor, the main square. It is a major public space in the heart of Madrid. It was once the center of Old Madrid. It was first built from 1580 to 1619 during the reign of Philip III. In the center of the square is a bronze statue of King Philip III. The name of the plaza has changed over time. The different changes reflect events in history and reign in Spanish history. At the end of the Spanish Civil War in 1939, the plaza received its present name of Plaza Mayor. While walking the streets of Madrid, you'll find more than a few shops selling touristy items as well as sports apparel. Another thing you'll encounter are small shops making fresh food items. This lady here makes fresh peanut brittle. And finally, the last stop on our 2-kilometer walk around Madrid is Puerta de Sol. Puerta de Sol means Gate of the Sun. It is a public square, one of the best known and busiest places in the city. The Puerta de Sol contains a number of well-known sites both domestically and internationally associated with Spain. Currently, the public square is under a renovation project. As you can see, the fences are up, limiting access, but they do hope to have these fences down and the project completed within a few short months. So this is the heart of the Seoul District, and if you are a backpacker, one on the go, this is the place for you. You got all kinds of hostels here, so there's no shortage of them on this street and on this area in general. One more thing, the trains in Madrid are clean, fast, and on time, so I highly recommend using the train if at all possible. If you would like to see my other videos on Europe, please click on the link now. Thank you so much for watching.